Good morning, all. Today we are going to learn a lesson the word Wells wedding invitation. This is the second lesson for you people. Let's learn what is the lesson. But first, let's have an introduction into the lesson. So, look at the first paragraph. Most of us have heard about the wit of Birbal and Mullah Nazruddin. Tenali Ramalinga is popular and well known too for his wit and intelligence. Tenali is a small town in Andhra Pradesh, and Ramalinga was a simple Brahmin boy from his town. With his wit and intelligence, he went on to become a court jester of Krishnadevarayalu of Vijayanagar Empire. Krishnadevarayalu was one of the most famous and successful rulers of Vijayanagar, and he ruled between 1509 and 1529, much before Babur established Mughal dynasty. So let's find out what's the meaning of the paragraph. So here we're going to learn about Tenali Ramalinga, one of the court poet and the witty person, comedian. So the invitation was read like this. So what was there in the invitation? Look at the down part. There is an invitation given, wedding invitation. Let's see what is that. The name of the kingdom mentioned as Delhi. That means the invitation came from Delhi. Some date is mentioned and it is telling, Dear Krishnadevarayalu, we propose to perform the marriage of the newly dug well in our kingdom on the past day of next month. We have the pleasure of inviting all the wells in your kingdom to attend the ritual, and their presence is solicited from the Sultan of Delhi. So, what the invitation is referring to? It is telling that the Delhi Sultans propose to perform a marriage of the newly dug well in their kingdom, and they invite the wells from the Vijayanagar kingdom. Wells means what? Children, you must be knowing the wells where we fetch the water from. No deep hole is made inside of the earth and the water is filled, and we fetch the water from the wells. So those are the wells. In Kannada we say it bavi. So what the invitation is telling? Invitation is telling that in Delhi there is a marriage fixed between two wells, and the Vijayanagar wells also should go and attend the marriage. Where the marriage is fixed? At Delhi. Between whom it was fixed? It was fixed between the wells of Delhi. And whom were asked to go there? Even the wells from Vijayanagar were asked to go and attend the marriage. This is the matter of the invitation. Now let's look at the next paragraph. The trouble did not stop there. A warning letter was attached along with the invitation. The warning letter said that in case the king failed to send all the wells to his kingdom on the specified day, such action would be treated as an insult and would invite the fury of the Delhi Sultan. Now, there's one more letter attached to the invitation. What? A warning letter it was. What was the warning? The warning was, in case the king failed to send all the wells to his kingdom on the specified day. Specified means on the mentioned day. The date was mentioned in the invitation, the marriage date, and that day all the wells from Vijayanagar should go and attend the marriage. If the king of Vijayanagar is failed to send the wells for the marriage, such action of that king will be treated as an insult. That means he is disrespecting Delhi Sultan, and it may fury of the Delhi Sultan. Means it may anger the Delhi Sultan. Fury means anger. It may anger the Delhi Sultan. Now, Sri Krishnadevarayalu, on receiving the invitation along with the letter through a personal messenger from the Sultan of Delhi, could not understand what to do about it. Everyone knew that sending wells from one place to another was practically impossible. Rayal was perplexed and wondered how to reply. Rayalu forwarded the puzzling wedding invitation and warming letter to the Chief Minister Timmarasu and asked him to come up with a solution within a day or two. So now let's explain the paragraph. Rayalu, that means Sri Krishna Deva Rayalu, the king. He received the invitation and he had gone through it. It was brought by a personal messenger from the Sultan of Delhi. Messenger means a person who brings the messages. So, but he could not understand what to do about it because very strange letter it was. Why it was strange? Because he was asked to send the wells, and it's impossible to send the wells from one place to another place. So he was really in confusion. Rahel was perplexed and wondered how to reply. Perplexed means confused and wondered, feeling surprised about the question, the matter. Rahel forwarded the puzzling wedding invitation and warming letter to the chief minister Timmarasu. Now, what is he doing? He is forwarding. Forwarding means sending towards another person. He is sending that invitation to the chief minister Timmarasu. Timmarasu was a chief minister for the king Rayalu or Sri Krishna Deva Rayalu. He is sending the letter, the warning letter and invitation to his chief minister Timmarasu. Why did he send it to him? He asked him to come up with a solution. Since the king was not able to find out the solution for the problem, he forwarded a letter to Timmarasu and he asked him to find out a solution within 1 or 2 days. Timmarasu found the invitation equally strange and the problem like a complex puzzle. What an invitation, Timmarasu thought, inviting wells of Vijayanagar Empire to the wedding of a well at Delhi. Even Timmarasu could not think of a solution that could effectively avoid a rift between the two kingdoms. Let's explain the paragraph now. Timmarasu found the invitation equally strange. When the chief minister Timmarasu had gone through the invitation, he read the invitation, even he was feeling very strange. And the problem like a complex puzzle. Complex means very difficult. Puzzle means question like, confusing question like. So, Timmarasu is finding the invitation very strange and complex, very difficult puzzle like. What an invitation, Timmarasu thought. He is thinking, is this the invitation? How to understand it? What kind of invitation it is? He is thinking. Inviting wells of Vijayanagar Empire to the wedding of a well at Delhi. How is it possible to invite the wells from Vijayanagar to Delhi? Is it possible? Whether it happens anywhere, he is thinking. Even Timmarasu could not think of a solution that could effectively avoid a rift between the two kingdoms. Rift means a break in friendly relations, a breakage, or a problem. So, even Timmarasu understood that if the answer is not given to Delhi Sultan, obviously he waged a war against Vijayanagar kingdom. So, he is trying to find out a solution, but no effective solution has been found out. And he is more confused and a bit sad. Now, let's look at the next paragraph. Timmarasu approached King Rayalu and expressed his inability to work out any solution. Rayalu was much troubled on hearing the words of his chief minister. Then Timmarasu told the king that the poet Ramalinga, who was well known for his wit and intelligence, could come up with a good solution to the problem. So Timmarasu was not able to find out the answer for the problem, solution for the problem. Now he is finding out one more way of finding the solution. What is he doing? Timmarasu approached. Approached means an advance made by one person to another. Means he went to the King Rayalu and told something. He said that he is unable to work out any solution. He is unable to get any solution for the problem. But Rayal was much troubled on hearing the words of his chief minister. Now Sri Krishna Deva Rayalu is much troubled and sad to hear that Timmarasu is unable to find out a solution. In the beginning he thought that obviously there must be solution in Timmarasu, but even Timmarasu is not able to find out solution. So now the king is more troubled and sad. But Timmarasu told something. What is that? Timmarasu told the king that the poet Ramalinga, who was well known for his wit and intelligence, could come up with a good solution to the problem. Timmarasu is giving a suggestion to the king to solve out the problem. What's the suggestion given? That the poet Ramalinga can give a solution for the problem. Why he can give a solution? Because he is well known for his wit and intelligence. Wit means very comedian kind of nature. Always making others to laugh like character. So he is very wit and intelligence and he could come up with a good solution for the problem. So what Timmarasu said to king? Timmarasu said to the king that only Tenali Ramalinga can find out a solution for the problem. Now let's look at the next paragraph. With the king's permission, Timmarasu headed to Ramalinga's residence and explained everything about the strange invitation to him. Strange invitation to him. Then Ramalinga studied the invitation and the warning letter. He then turned to Timmarasu and said, "Dear Chief Minister Timmarasu, the Delhi Sultan must be attempting to humiliate our king and find an excuse to wage yet another war. There is no problem either with the invitation or the warning letter. There is nothing to worry. You go home peacefully and relax," Ramalinga assured Timmarasu. "I shall give you the solution to this problem in the Bhuvana Vijayam tomorrow." So now let's look at the answer given by Ramalinga. With the king's permission, Timmarasu headed to Ramalinga's residence and explained everything about the strange invitation to him. Now, Timmarasu, chief minister, took the permission from the king Krishnadeva Rayalu and headed to Ramalinga's residence. Headed means moved. Moved towards Ramalinga's house and explained everything about the strange invitation to him. And explained the strange invitation sent by the Delhi Sultan. Ramalinga studied the invitation and the warning letter. Now Ramalinga is taking the invitation and the warning letter and reading. He then turned to Timmarasu and said, now he is turning towards Timmarasu and telling something. What is he telling? After reading the invitation, after understanding this, he turned to Timmarasu and said, he is turning towards Timmarasu and telling something to him. What is that? Dear Chief Minister Timmarasu, the Delhi Sultan must be attempting to humiliate our king and find an excuse to wage yet another war. So what is he telling? He's telling that the Delhi Sultan must be attempting to humiliate. Humiliate means insulting. Insulting. He must be trying to humiliate our king and he must be trying an excuse to wage another war against us. This is the invitation sent just to humiliate us and to find us incapable, and he wants to wage another war. There is no problem either with the invitation or the warning letter. So don't worry about this invitation and the warning letter. There is nothing to worry. You go home peacefully and relax, Ramalinga assured Timmarasu. Now Ramalinga is assuring the chief minister to go and relax at home. The solution is very easy for the problem, he says. I shall give the solution to this problem in the Bhuvana Vijayam tomorrow. Ramalingam also telling that he would be giving the solution for the problem in tomorrow's court. Here, Bhuvana Vijayam means it's a king's court where all the ministers sit and discuss the problems. So he said that in the next court, Bhuvana Vijayam, the answer will be found out for the problem. Let's find out the next paragraph. As usual, the Bhuvana Vijayam started its session the next morning. But there was only worry on everyone's face, including King Rayalu's. Amid the gloomy atmosphere, Ramalinga rose from his seat and started reading the reply prepared by him on behalf of the King Rayalu to the Delhi Sultan. So the very next day, the court Bhuvana Vijayam started. As usual, there was only worry on everyone's face, but everyone is facing the problem of the warning letter. Everyone has the worry on their face. Then, including King Rayalu, even King Krishnadevarayalu also has that worry on the face. Amid the gloomy atmosphere, Ramalinga rose from his seat. Now, the atmosphere is very gloomy. Very gloomy means very sad and hopeless. Everyone has problem and nobody is so happy over there. So, from this atmosphere, amid means in the middle of this. The Ramalinga rose from his seat. So, Tenali Ramalinga, he is rising from his seat. Rising means getting up and started reading the reply prepared by him. So, what Ramalinga did, he prepared a reply to the Delhi Sultan on behalf of the King Rayalu. Behalf means in the interest of someone. On behalf means our paravagi anta. So, on behalf of the king, the Rayalu, Sri Ramalinga prepared a reply to the Delhi Sultan and he is reading it. Let's see what happens in the next paragraph. The total gathering of the Bhuvana Vijayam cheered at once on hearing the reply intelligently composed by Ramalinga and appreciated him. So after finishing the replying letter, everyone was so happy and they appreciated the intelligence of Sri Ramalinga, Tenali Ramalinga. So what was there in the reply? Let's see. Just look at the next letter. Vijayanagaram, Hampi, date so and so, to His Excellency, the Sultan of Delhi. We acknowledge your invitation inviting our wells for the wedding of a well in your kingdom. We feel honored to be remembered on this grand occasion. On receiving your invitation, we immediately read the message to all the wells in our kingdom. Our wells are quite upset with your wells as they did not attend their weddings. That means wells in Vijayanagar Empire. Hence, we want to let you know that if your wells personally come to Vijayanagar and invite, our wells will definitely oblige. Therefore, you are requested to send your wells here to invite our wells personally to the wedding ritual. Once your wells come here, our wells and we together will come to Delhi for the wedding. Hope to welcome your wells at the earliest. Yours sincerely, Sri Krishnadevarayalu. So, what is the reply? Is asking Delhi Sultan. So, what is that? Let's see. We acknowledge your invitation inviting our wells for the wedding of a well in your kingdom. We are happy that you have sent an invitation for the well's marriage in your kingdom. We feel honored to be remembered on this grand occasion and we are very happy to receive your invitation because you remembered us. On receiving your invitation, we immediately read the message to all the wells in our kingdom. So we sent the message to our wells in our kingdom, but our wells are quite upset. Quite upset means bit sad there. Why they are sad? As they did not attend their weddings. Because when the weddings of Vijayanagar wells took place, the Delhi wells did not attend their marriage and even our wells don't want to attend the weddings of your wells. So what can be done now? Hence, we want to let you know that if your wells personally come to Vijayanagar and invite, our wells will definitely oblige. So what you should do now is your wells, means Delhi wells should come to Vijayanagar and personally they should invite our wells. Therefore, you are requested to send your wells here to invite our wells personally to the wedding ritual. So, you should send your wells for the invitation. They should come and invite our wells. Then our wells will come and attend the marriage of Delhi wells. Hope to welcome your wells at the earliest. So even we are waiting for your wells to come and to invite our wells in Vijayanagar. Yours sincerely, Sri Krishna Deva Rayalu. So this was the reply for the person. This reply was sent to the Sultan of Delhi through a personal messenger. The Sultan was shocked with the reply received and questioned the messenger. How can we send our wells with you? Without a second thought, the Sultan appreciated the intelligence and wit of King Rayalu as evident from his reply. Hoping to befriend him, the Sultan sent many gifts with the messenger for King Rayalu. So let's see what's the response for the reply of Sri Tenali Ramalingam. This reply was sent to the Sultan of Delhi through a personal messenger. So, preparing this message, it was sent to Sultan of Delhi through a personal messenger. Messenger means a person who carries the message from one place to another place. The Sultan was shocked with the reply received and questioned the messenger. When Sultan read the message asking for the wells to come and invite, personally, he is so shocked and questioned the messenger. How can we send our wells with you? He is puzzled now. He is asking how to send the wells. Without a second thought, the Sultan appreciated the intelligence and wit of King Rayalu as evident from his reply. And now he is helpless. He cannot send his wells. So he appreciated the intelligence and wit of King Rayalu. Hoping to befriend him, the Sultan sent many gifts with the messenger for King Rayalu. And now he stopped thinking of waging a war against Vijayanagar and he wants to be the friend of the intelligent King Krishnadevarayalu. And the Sultan was happy with the answers and he sent many gifts with the messenger for King Rayalu. So, in that way, the problem came upon Vijayanagar Empire got solved with the help of the wit and intelligence of Tenali Ramalingam. That's all for the day. Thank you.